Sawadee krap, welcome to your Monday, another week of Thailand news today. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. We start off with some good news today. 0 new cases, either locally transmitted or imported from overseas, of COVID-19. Let's check today's other stories. Well, this week is all about reopenings here in Thailand, including news that foreigners may soon be able to return to Thailand, perhaps without having to do the 14-day quarantine. Well, that's the good news, but there are plenty of caveats, including the fact that most of the travel will be in travel bubbles. Foreigners will be tracked through a smartphone application to make sure they stay in their bubble and will not be permitted just to travel anywhere they want. Countries considered low risk at this stage could include Taiwan, Hong Kong, Vietnam, Japan, and perhaps Singapore and China. But it's just speculation until the ideas are considered and announcements made after a meeting scheduled this Wednesday. In the proposal, only 1,000 people would be able to enter the country per day. Basically, that's the equivalent of 3 to 5 plane loads. In the proposal, the foreigners allowed in the country initially will be those entering for business purposes and patients seeking medical treatment. COVID-19 screening tests will be required both before the visitors leave their country and upon arriving in Thailand. The plan has faced criticism as Thais returning home from overseas still face 14-day quarantine, while this plan proposes that certain foreigners won't have to go through any quarantine. From today, 95% of businesses can reopen in Thailand as Phase 4 is rolled out in the easing of restrictions. But nightlife establishments such as pubs, bars and karaoke venues remain closed, and the ban on international arrivals remains in force, with exceptions for repatriated Thais and foreigners who hold work permits. The national curfew has also been lifted, and restaurants are once again allowed to sell alcohol for consumption on the premises. Here's a quick list of businesses allowed to reopen today: conference and exhibition centres, training events or seminars, concert venues, cinemas, banquet halls and dance halls, government buildings being used to host conferences and training events, schools that have fewer than 120 pupils, the reopening of government schools planned for July the 1st. Amusement parks, water parks and playgrounds, with the exception of bouncy castles and ball pits. Darn. Sports venues can reopen, but without spectators, but events can be televised. For restaurants that sell alcohol, promotional events such as happy hours are not permitted, nor is the use of alcohol hostesses or beer girls. Buses are permitted to be up to 70% full, and airlines are not required to leave every second seat empty, provided passengers wear masks for the duration of the flight. In all cases, people will still be required to wear masks and adhere to social distancing guidelines. Airbnb Thailand are happy to report a 13% increase in traffic year on year as the restrictions are slowly lifted and expats and Thais start to move around again. Domestic holiday markets in Australia, New Zealand, Japan and South Korea are also reporting similar increases. Airbnb says that between June the 5th to the 7th, for the first time since February, the company recorded a global increase in bookings. In Thailand, the most popular destinations in the last month include Pattaya, Hua Hin, Phetchaburi and big cities like Bangkok and Chiang Mai. And an ATM in southern Thailand has basically turned into a very generous slot machine, as users have been getting 10 times the amount they asked for. One person withdrew 2,700 baht, but the machine handed out 27,000. Another withdrew 1,200 baht and got 12,000 baht. Now I know what you're thinking. Some people filed a report and handed the money immediately over to Ranong police over the weekend. Others have figured it was, well, just their lucky day and pocketed the cash. But the Siam Commercial Bank is asking people to return the extra cash or there will be consequences, saying they have the CCTV footage and records of the withdrawals to be able to track down the dishonest customers. Well, that's all our news today here at Thailand News Today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It'll just take you one moment. Go on, do it now. And we look forward to seeing you again tomorrow.
Flash Thursdays is Thailand's very first fully online property sale event. Fazwas.com has brought together the largest range of new developments in Thailand's most popular markets. With limited stock at exclusive prices and huge discounts you don't want to miss out. It's simple. Sit in the comfort of your own home on June 18th and all day long we will bring you the best discounts available. Secure the unit you want by paying the reservation fee online using your credit card. And if you don't purchase, we'll issue you a full refund. It's free to join, so register today.